Emily.
Well, Courtney, on day 23 of the shutdown, Republicans are trying something slightly different. They just put a bill on the floor that would have allowed federal workers who have not been furloughed, that means they're currently working, to get their paycheck. Tomorrow, over 2 million federal workers are expected to miss their first full paycheck of the shutdown, a huge, of course, a major pain point for them. But most Democrats actually voted against this bill. It failed, it did not pass, and Democrats were saying all federal workers need to be paid, including those who are furloughed, not just those who are currently working. Interestingly enough, you did see 2 new Democrats cross the line. You saw Fetterman, who of course have voted with Republicans before, but both Georgia senators, Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, also voted with Republicans on paying federal workers who are currently working. Interesting there, of course, Georgia, you've got a giant Delta hub, and of course, TSA has been very impacted by everything with this shutdown. And we'll have to see next week when lawmakers come back, is federal workers not getting paid enough to shift the balance to some degree and lead to some breakthrough in the shutdown. Right now, it's just not clear that's going to happen. Courtney?
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely a turning point when those paychecks don't come when they were supposed to. And I know the American public does appreciate the workers still coming and showing up to work, despite knowing if they're going to get paid immediately or not. Emily, thank you so much.
Yo, what up, man? It's your host, Most Great, Day Lake, Dallas Short News, live and direct where we ride for respect. Smash the like, the share, the subscribe, all that old good stuff. You already know, man. We're on the road to 1,000. Wow, it don't cost you nothing to sub up, man, and be locked in with the greatest. You dig? And on today's topic, we are talking about the government shutdown. You already know. Millions of people potentially could lose their food stamps for the month of November. And the harvests have already been picked. I think this was strategic. This wasn't a coincidence. And I've heard in the latest news from other content creators that this could just be a scare tactic. I don't know what it is, man. I don't make the rules, man. I just report on them. And that's what I'm doing today, man. But I want to say this real quick to you all who depend on government assistance, man. If you allow somebody to feed you, then you give somebody the ability to starve you, man. You know, I believe that we all been through it, man. If you're from where I'm from, you know, of course, man, you've had family members. You've also had to be, you know, relying on the government your damn self, man. But at some point, man, you got to get up and get out and get something, man. You dig? I don't feel too sorry for a lot of the people who've been abusing the system for years, man, and years, you know. I'm on my way to it right now, man. I'm a wage slave, man. I got to get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to get to it, man, you know, and everybody that I know in my circle got to get to it, man, and you got to get your dusty self up, man, and get to it as well, man, you know. For those who can't, man, it's a sad and unfortunate situation, you know. And for those who are working amid this shutdown and aren't getting paid, man, God bless y'all, man, for real, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a daunting task, man, to be putting your pants leg on every morning, brushing your teeth, washing your face, getting the kids ready for school, man, and you showing up, man, and not knowing where the next dollar gonna come from, man. It's insane to me. I don't get that, you know. I stopped working for I used to work for a family member under the table. I'm not gonna say no names, man, you know. And this dude used to work me, man. Literally used to work me, man, out of my money and physically work me, man. So, you know, the tables eventually ended up turning, and long story long, man, is hence the reason why I don't work for people under the table no more, man. You know, you got to pay me. But that's not even a guarantee no more. Working for somebody is not even guaranteed no more, man. You know? In Sacramento, there was this bottling company that's been well established for over, 30, 40 years. The employees came into work, well over 500 employees came into work, shut down. They didn't give them no notice, They just came into work one day and it was over, 500 7-Elevens quietly closed down in the United States of America. Rite Aid, gone. A lot of the Walgreens and CVS's are leaving. People showing up for work one day you showing up for work and no check, no notice, no nothing. You know, times is getting rough, man. You know, we're gonna figure this shit out though, man. You know, tough times don't last, man. Tough people do, man. You know what I'm saying? So we will get through this. We will get through this, man. Just brace yourself, buckle up, man. Stop spending your money. You know, I've been stressing that. Whenever you can, stock up on as much as water as you can, man. Because this ish didn't hit the fan. I was saying that it's gonna hit the fan. No, it's on the fan. And it's gonna blow back. You know what I'm saying? What comes around goes around, man. They say in the Bible, man, the last one will be first and the first will be last, man. So don't worry about it, man. They got their shot right now at the poor, you know. But they not gonna know how to navigate through these wicked times, man, when the power grid goes down. They not gonna know how to navigate through that. You know? A lot of the poor people, the vast majority of the poor people, that's all we know. That's all we know how to do is survive, you know. But these rich people, they don't know how to survive in this, man. They don't know how to survive in the wilderness, in the wild. You know, they don't know what plants to eat. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to stretch a dollar. You know, make 20 and 40. They don't know how to do that, man. That's us, man. You know, we are the most resilient people on this planet, man, and we will continue to do so, man. You know, the less fortunate. But hey, man, this is your host, Most Great Day, Late Dollar Short News, live and direct, where we ride for respect, man. I haven't dropped any content in a while because, man, I've been working. Your boy been working, man. In this economy, man, you gotta have 2-3 jobs, 2-3 hustles, you know what I'm saying? Or you gonna sink, man. And I live in California, man, so it's crazy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.